Welcome to my tarot card reading for September 2017, Leo, and this is Manu Tarot. Leo, let's start with your reading. We have the Sun, we have Elegua, and we have Chango. And right next to it, we have the Five of Swords, Uranus, Aquarius, and the card of the world with Capricorn, Saturn, Aquarius, and Libra. We have the Sun and Elegua that are signaling something that changes, something that dies off, and obstacles or doors that are closed, if you want to call it like that. Okay? That's more or less what they're saying. That's the essence. But when we start looking around the other cards, then we start understanding what is the real message of the energy that is going to present during this month. We have here, like I said, Uranus, Aquarius, the Five of Swords, and the World. This is house number 11, Aquarius, Uranus. Therefore, there's going to be quick, sudden changes, unexpected events that are going to change your goals, your objectives, your plans. Okay? They're going to change everything for you. That's why they're called unexpected events. They're going to change everything for you. They're going to turn things around. And going to bring, obviously, a closure, an end to something. What? Your plans and objectives, because you have to change. You have to leave behind your original ideas, your original objectives, your original goals for something different, because you have to make adjustments. That's what life is. And that's what the tarot cards are talking about here. Okay? Here and here. And then we have here, like I said, obstacles. But what kind of obstacle? This is all about, I'm sorry, this is all about being this is all about obstacles and being practical. Okay? Now we have here the devil that is letting us know that there's something that you are attached to that at the moment you cannot break with. There's a responsibility that you have that at the moment you cannot let go. Okay? That's what the tarot cards are talking about here. And that's why there's going to be changes. Okay, now I'm going to explain myself. Let me give you a few examples so you can understand what I'm trying to say here. For example, let's say that you bought a house. It could be last month, it could be last year, it could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Okay? The thing is that you probably bought a property. But let's say that you didn't know that the house was in a flooding area. You didn't know that the area is prone to floods or any other natural disaster. Okay? So now you need to start thinking about measures, what you're going to do. Obviously, it's going to change your perspectives, my dear Leo, regarding the house. Now you have to start creating whatever it is that you're going to do. If you want to sell it or keep it, the question is that is going to change your perspectives. And that's what the tarot cards are talking about. And there's going to be a change, obviously, in goals and objectives. It could mean, for example, that your house, if I'm giving an example, was built on a toxic dump. It was a dumpster before. It was a toxic area disposal. They did a landfill. They sold everything. And your house is sitting on top of toxic waste. I'm being very drastic and dramatic, but it's to give you an idea of what is the energy all about. I'm going to the extremes. Okay? It could be any of that. Obviously now, if you discover that, there's going to be changes in your plans, your goals, and your objectives. You have to start being practical, what you're going to do, which steps you're going to do. The problem is that at the moment, you cannot do much. Okay? This time is a time for planning, thinking, analyzing what are going to be your new goals and objectives in light of what you are now discovering, what you're finding out. For example, like I'm going to give you another dramatic example. Let's say that you're working for someone and Now you have discovered that the person is working for the underworld, for example, mafia, whatever you want to call it, but you didn't know. At the moment, you are presented with a situation. Should I leave or should I stay? The tarot card is saying that you're in a situation that at the moment you cannot leave anything behind. You have to start planning and considering what are going to be your next steps. Okay? It could mean that you just heard that the place that you're working is going to be shut down. Now, at the moment, you cannot quit. So now you need to start planning what is your next step. Okay? That's what the tarot cards are talking about. It could be, for example, that you are in a marriage and now you find out that your spouse has been cheating on you for many years and you didn't know, and now he has kids that are grown up men and all this kind of stuff. It has happened, and you know, now your perception about the marriage has completely changed. Your goals, your objectives have changed. What are you going to do? Well, the tarot card is saying that at the moment you cannot do much, probably because you are financially, economically dependent on him. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying that this is the case. And now you have to sit down and think what you're going to do in light of these changes, because this is going to change your whole life depending on what you're going to do, of course. That's why we're talking about things that are coming to an end, objectives, goals. Okay, there's going to be a change. It could be that health-wise, one of your partner is sick. It could be what? It could be anything. It could be cancer. It could be any disease that is limiting by nature, meaning that the person cannot help a lot with house chores and cannot work as much as before. So now you're in a situation, obviously, that you are limited. There's not enough income. There's not enough help around the house. So now you have to make changes, adjustments. Your goals, objectives has changed. Okay, that's the kind of situation that I'm talking about. But the clue is this tarot card. And what they're saying is that, and this is the warning and this is the advice, that right now during September, my dear Leo, it's not the time to act. It's a time for planification. It's a time to think through everything before you jump into action. Okay, that's the warning, that's the advice, and till the next one.